What's going on, Lead Gen Beast?
Howdy guys, here at Leads for Locals. In this video, I want to give you a lead generation roadmap specifically for life insurance. You could apply this roadmap to pretty much any industry, but I'm focusing on life insurance in this training because it's the industry that I'm working in right now. Retirement planning as well, so helping people with life insurance, infinite banking, retirement planning, things like that. So if you're a life insurance agent, financial advisor, anything along those lines, this is definitely going to be the video for you if you are looking to generate more leads. And I, I'm going to break down a specific campaign that we're running right now because it's just crushing it, guys. We're using Facebook ads at the moment. I'm going to talk about another strategy as well in this video, but I want to break down the campaign and give you an overview of the entire system here because without the entire each part of this entire system, it's your lead generation is and your marketing overall is going to struggle. It's going to have a really you're going to have a really hard time getting leads into the pipeline, getting people requesting information from you, closing deals, getting more clients, etc. because everything complements each other. So you have your lead generation side running things like Facebook ads, for example, which is great. The problem is a lot of people focus just on the Facebook ads. They don't focus on and actually it's not even just the Facebook ads. They focus so much on generating just generating the lead. That's it, and they don't have the back end system to nurture that lead and actually have systems that turn that lead into an appointment, into a requested call, into an actual client where or a person you're having a conversation with that eventually leads to a client. You have to have all of this stuff in place. So we're going to break that down. And also, I should mention just really quick, if you are a life insurance agent, retirement planning specialist, financial advisor, etc., and you want this system just completely done for you, I have it already pre-made. I'll have a link in the description. You can get a free demo. I might change the name. It's called ALGM 2.0 because it's the upgraded version of an older program that I had for generating life insurance leads, retirement, annuity leads, etc. I might call it a lead advisor pretty soon. I just think that's cooler. But either way, I'm going to have a link to a demo where you can check out and learn how you can get access to this entire system. I'm talking all of the pre-made Facebook ad campaigns where you can literally just download them, put them into your ads manager. The exact campaigns that I'm going to show you today. The funnels and websites, the follow-up automations, the CRM, it's all done. And that's what I'm going to show you today. It's what we're using in this roadmap that I'm sharing with you. So this is not something I just put together to create content for you guys. This is a real system that I put together and it's working really well. All right, so let's get into it. Also, if you find the video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really appreciate it. All right, so let's talk about the goals of this roadmap here really quick. And what this is designed to do is to give you the power to take control, a complete control of the marketing process inside of your life insurance or retirement planning business, where you're not completely relying on lead vendors, which is, I know how that is. I was licensed a long time ago as a life insurance agent. I actually just got my license again here in Florida. But I remember back before I knew all of this marketing and online lead generation stuff, I was buying leads from my IMO, which is fine. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I got clients doing that. It was kind of a pain, but it works. We were buying direct mail leads. But if that's your only source of leads for your business, you're putting yourself at risk there. Number one, you're limiting your opportunity to get more clients and to scale your agency because you're relying on someone else's ability to generate the leads. But two, what happens if that lead source dries up? I remember there were some weeks where I'd get 10 brand new leads, and then the next week I get 3 brand new leads, right? So you want to have multiple streams of sources of leads, multiple lead generation channels, right? So that's one of the main goals of this is to give you control of the process and expand your lead generation channels. All right. So also, how with this type of system, how the leads are being generated. So Typically with direct mail, the direct mail that I've seen IMOs do is, they're offering some type of mortgage protection or final expense, burial coverage, stuff like that, and it's a pretty direct offer. But there are other lead vendors out there that, and I'm not saying this doesn't necessarily work, but you need to know how the leads are being generated, because you could generate 1,000 leads by saying, hey, if you fill out or book an appointment or whatever, enter for a chance to win $100 gift card or something like that. Again, if you have decent sales ability, you've got a good funnel and qualification process within that lead generation system, which a lot of people don't, then it could work. But it would be good for you to know that, okay, all the leads that I just got, they're expecting to get this $100 gift card. They're not that interested in life insurance, right? So that's why we do it the complete opposite way. We generate leads that are actually interested in life insurance. But this is part of taking control of your marketing process, is what offer people are responding to, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. Leads are also exclusive, real time, and to you and your brand, and they request information from your brand. So these leads haven't been sold. When you're generating your own leads, they're exclusive. They haven't been called 1,000 times or been sold 1,000 times to other agents and advisors. They're real time. One of the issues with the direct mail leads that I would buy is that I would be the first one to buy them, but they're 6 weeks old, because that's how long it takes to get the card back and to process it through all the systems that the IMO has, and eventually make it available to me, the agent. Maybe it's 3 weeks old. Either way, though, it wasn't real time. And also, people, they don't really know who you are. You have to, like, obviously remind them of what they requested and why you're calling and stuff. But the benefit of this type of process and system is that people are responding to an offer from your specific brand. So uh, they generally know who you are. They're requesting information from you, right? And it's a much higher quality conversation when you're able to get people on the phone. All right, so those are the goals of this system. Let's go ahead and dive into the roadmap itself. All right, so we need a foundation, guys. All right, you don't want to just jump right into starting Facebook ads. All right, you've got to have the system, the foundation in place to make sure that you're following up with leads automatically. You're staying organized with leads. You're sending valuable information to people, that educational information that's going to help them along the sales process, etc. Right? So I always start the foundation with lead magnets. So what's a lead magnet? A lead magnet is basically what you're offering in your marketing to generate your lead. All right. So it's something that you exchange for name, email, and phone number, basically. So I like to use free guides, free checklists. We've got a brand new like life insurance 101 webinar that we're going to be running ads to. These are different lead magnets that offer people something of value up front in exchange for their contact information. All right. So in this particular campaign, what I'm doing, the offer that we have right now that we're using is our free life insurance guide, which is already pre-made for you inside of a lead advisor, or ALGM 2.0, whatever. All right. These are already pre-made. Okay. And we are offering this in exchange for name, email, and phone number. And you can see here, and these numbers are actually not accurate. It says 10 website leads. We've actually generated 15. 4 of them have requested a quote, and of the 4, one of them have booked an appointment so far. And this campaign's only a couple of days old. But even if it was just 10 leads, you can see here we're at $5.86 per lead. We're lower than that because we've actually generated 15 leads. The tracking is off. That's a whole other story. It's Apple iOS update and the pixel code not working as good as it used to, etc. But you can see that, I mean, the cost per lead is fantastic. All right, our engagement is absolutely insane. We're getting a 2%, 2.05% link click-through rate. What this means is that people are engaged with the ad. Like, if you can get at least a 1% link click-through rate, you're doing pretty good. Anything above that is a bonus. We're doing double that. And this is what happens when you put the right offer, lead magnet, in front of the right people. Uh, they respond to it, and you start generating leads. We've had 33 link clicks so far, and actually, I think yeah, I need to adjust the date there. There we go. Okay, so now we got better data here. We had an issue with the payment method on this. That's why the cost per lead is a bit higher there. And we're targeting, I think it's like a dozen states, give or take. That's what this particular client is licensed in. It's a few dozen states, and we're just targeting people that express some interest in life insurance, and we're excluding like life insurance agents and advisors and stuff like that to try and make sure that our ad doesn't get in front of our competitors. It's inevitable. It's going to happen as part of the process, but overall, these are people that are expressing interest in life insurance because we are offering a life insurance guide in front of people who have expressed interest in life insurance. What do you think is going to happen, right? So 35 link clicks, 15 leads. That's a pretty good conversion rate. We got a pretty simple landing page that I'll show you here in a second that we're sending people to. But overall, just a fantastic campaign. Like I said, I give you the exact ad that we're using. It's a pretty simple post style ad that just tells people, hey, we got this free life insurance guide. Click here to get it. And so, but my point of that though is the type of lead magnet makes a huge that you use in your marketing makes a huge difference and impact on your results. So you want to make sure that you're offering something that is truly going to help your audience. And depending on the business that you're in, it might be a discount code, a free trial of some kind. I really like using guides, checklists, masterclasses, webinars. Those to me have just been the best type of lead magnets for a business like life insurance, retirement planning, where there's an education process involved where people typically have a lot of questions. If you can start to answer those questions ahead of time, that just it really makes a difference in your marketing. So lead magnet, got to have it. All right, we use life insurance guides, checklists, etc. Then we need a funnel to actually collect the contact information and give people an opportunity to move forward in the sales process. In this case, it would be requesting a free quote. Like I said, 4 out of the 15 leads so far have requested a free quote. One of them booked an appointment as well. All right, and also a funnel to deliver the lead magnet itself. So let me show you what that looks like. We'll go to general life insurance here. And, oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm in the automations. We'll get to that later. General life insurance. So, like I said, with a lead advisor, I give you there's tons of pre-made lead magnets already created. We're using this free guide one right now, but we also have one that did. I tested this a few weeks ago. 5 tips for affordable life insurance. That lead magnet did really well. Like I said, also we have a new white labeled life insurance 101 webinar. Like you don't even have to make the videos. I actually made the videos for you. And so we have this this entire webinar series that you can offer as well. But you'll see though that so we'll start with the opt-in page here. This is a really simple opt-in page, guys. I find that when you keep things simple, it just works better. In my experience, we don't need really long, sophisticated landing pages that explain every single little thing that they're going to get in this lead magnet. It's very simple. Claim your free life insurance guide. Here's what you're going to learn. It's going to be sent to your email. Put your name, email, phone number down below, and they click the button to submit it. You can see a little thumbnail there. All right. Now, once they submit that, we automatically take them to the next step in the funnel, which is to request the free quote. That's what this page is right here, guide confirmation. And I don't know if the thumbnail is going to pop up, but again, it's a very simple page where we let them know that they're going to receive their free lead magnet, in this case, the free guide, shortly via email. Check your spam folder just in case. In the meantime, if you would also like to request a free custom life insurance quote, complete the questionnaire below. And that's where we get additional information like, are they smoker, non-smoker, male or female, age range, what state they're in, how much life insurance do they think they need, except like just basic things like that. And they reconfirm their contact information after that, and then they have an opportunity to book an appointment. So you don't have to create a funnel like this if you don't want to. It doesn't need to have all these steps in it, but you need to have a process, an automated process within a funnel that moves people through, that allows them to engage with your brand, request more information, whether it's a call, booking an appointment, whatever it is. All right, you need to have this funnel in place. They're very, very effective. All right. Follow-up automations. What do you do? Like right now, I want to ask you this right now and be honest with yourself. What do you have in place that follows up with your leads after you generate them? Is it anything? A lot of agents don't have anything in place to follow up leads because, again, they're so focused on generating the lead. But what you'll find is that, and this is what I tell people all the time that I'm really upfront with, just because somebody requested something from your business does not mean they are waiting on the other line, on the other side with their phone in hand, just waiting for your phone call, credit card in hand. I'm ready to buy right now. Can't wait to hear from this person. Wrong. Not everybody is ready to move forward just yet. They're researching, they're interested. And if you answer enough questions, stay in front of them long enough, eventually they'll want to do business with you. And some will want to do business with you right away. Some people are ready right now. A lot of them are not, though. That's why you need to have follow-up sequences in place, simple emails and text messages that go out, just consistently following up with people. Now, you need to be following up and contacting them as well. But just remember that people have lives. They're busy. They have jobs. They have family going on, various different issues going on, right? So if you call them a couple of times and you haven't gotten in touch with them, that doesn't mean they're not interested. They're busy. They just don't want to call you back right now. Who knows? Just stay consistent. But that's why having these follow-up automations in place really makes a difference, because it might be a couple of weeks, could be a couple of months when that person finally makes a decision that, okay, I'm ready now, let me reach out to this business. It happens all the time, guys. So you want to have follow-up automations in place. All right, and I'll just give you a couple of examples here. All right, we'll go to again, these are all pre-made for you in ALGM 2.0/Elite Advisor. All right, that way you don't have to build any of this from scratch. All right, let's see if we can get this to come up. 1 second. All right, there we go. All right, so automations, we're going to go to general life insurance. All right, you can see all these automations that we have, but the one I want to show you is this long-term follow-up. So first off, when they request the free guide, they get emails and text messages just letting them know, hey, check your email and spam folder just in case. Also make sure you request your free life insurance quote, etc. But then we have this, and I'm constantly adding to this as well. It's at least a few weeks of follow-up at the moment. Actually, it's a couple of months. It's a couple of months of follow-up at the moment, but we're constantly adding to it. But this long-term sequence here, it follows up, provides educational content, basically answering different questions that people usually have about life insurance. How much does it cost? How much do I need? Is it a waste of money? What type should I get? Etc. So we're answering questions that people typically have. And what this does is it positions you as the expert when it comes to life insurance. And there's just something about providing value and answering people's questions ahead of time that it's almost like the rule of reciprocity, where when you help your audience, they want to do business with you. They want to reciprocate that. All right, so anyways, long-term follow-up sequence goes out over a certain amount of time. It eventually becomes like a weekly newsletter, and it just stays in front of your audience, guys. I can't tell you how important that is. And of course, every single email has a call to action to request a free quote or book an appointment, depending on what they've already done. So follow-up automations are key, guys. And then another part of this is having a CRM. That's the next part. Making sure that you stay organized with your leads. Like it's so important. All right, so this is so we go to opportunities tab here. This is all built on Go High Level. If you haven't noticed that already, but there's different stages in here depending on what like where they're at in the process. So did you send them an application right here and you haven't received it? You can move them there. Did they give you a wrong number? You can move them there. And the system will actually send automatic communication, emails, text messages, depending on where you put them, to help you get them on the phone, like wrong number, for example, or appointment no-show. It sends emails and text messages trying to schedule an appointment automatically. But this helps you see where everybody's at in the sales process so you know who to be contacting. So being able to stay organized with your leads. Very, very important. All right, now let's talk about well, I kind of broke this down already. I kind of skipped ahead. I apologize. But paid advertising, it is the fastest way to start generating leads because you get the ad approved and the amount of leads you generate is based on your ad budget, really. In our campaign that I showed you, we're doing $25 per day, and we're going to be obviously scaling that up pretty significantly here very soon. But the ad has only been running for 3 days now, I think, give or take, and it's like 3 or 4 days. And we already have 15 people in the pipeline. Four of them have requested a free quote. So when you have the right process, you have proven campaigns, then you can start getting leads into the pipeline pretty quickly here. So Facebook ads work great. I think when you do them correctly, Facebook is still a great platform. It's a pain in the rear end to deal with, but it's still a great platform to generate life insurance leads. Social media marketing, I just wanted to mention this. I'm not going to go into too much detail at the moment. I'll probably do a separate video on this, and this is another marketing strategy that we're adding to the university for Elite Advisor members. But this is really, in my opinion, underutilized, where you can use things like Facebook or even LinkedIn, and there are tons and tons of groups that have your ideal prospects in them. If you can get into those groups and start connecting with those people, and you use your profile and consistent content like posting stories and post and like stories and reels and stuff like that, you'd be amazed at how many people on your friends list or your connection list on LinkedIn that you can start to convert. It was the other, like, I started testing this. I mean, I've always kind of done this, but I specifically started testing it a little bit, just kind of testing the waters with infinite banking. That's one of the things that I'm going to be focusing a lot on within my insurance business. But I did a Facebook post or a story, I'm sorry, talking about the power of using cash value life insurance to build wealth and things like that. And I had a couple of people reach out to me, not super interested, like, hey, let's go. But I got responses from people from one Facebook story, and it's just incredible that, like, when you build up your audience and you just consistently provide valuable content, you keep teaching them, answering questions, how many people will want to do business with you. Like, you just never know when the right piece of content is going to resonate with that individual. So make sure you're using your social media profiles correctly. Like, turn your profile into a lead generation machine. I'll have a link down below to another training I did on this, where, I mean, you can turn. Well, I was going to show you my profile. I'll bring up my profile really quick. I'll give you an example. All right, so here's my profile, and like, this generates leads for me all the time. Like, especially if you're actively, like this is a free lead generation masterclass, kind of like I'm doing here, for life insurance and retirement planning leads, which I'll have a link down to in the description. Goes into even more detail than I've done on this. But people can click here, and there's a link for them to go get my masterclass, and that I get name, email, and phone number, and it puts them through my funnel. It starts providing content, puts them into my long-term follow-up sequences, and eventually they become clients. You want to do the same thing with your Facebook profile. Now, it's not enough just to do that. You want to be adding people from these specific groups that have your ideal prospects. That way, more people will see your profile, will see your stories and your posts and things like that. But if you build that up over time, man, you've got yourself a really awesome lead generation machine, guys. So, anyways, I'm reaching almost the 25-minute mark here, so I'll go ahead and wrap it up with that. I hope that was helpful, guys. I hope there was a couple of light bulb moments for you, and some things that you can start to that you'll take from this and actually implement in your business, because the stuff works, guys. I use this all the time, and it's just a powerful system, a great way to take control of your marketing. All right. So if you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section. I'd also love to hear your feedback. What do you think about this? What are you doing to generate leads for your business, for your life insurance agency, whatever it is? And make sure you check out the free demo of ALGM 2.0 / Elite Advisor, whatever I'm calling it these days, if you want to get access to this type of system completely pre-made, so you don't have to start from scratch, and you just want to copy and paste the same exact ads that I'm using into your ads manager, start generating leads. All right. So anyways, I hope you guys are crushing it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you're crushing it, and I will talk to you in the next one. Matty S is out. To your success.